Call upon our chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu ji, Honorable Vice President of India, to present the gold medals instituted for candidates in various disciplines. I further request all the other dignitaries to grace the forestage and accompany our chief guest in the presentation of these gold medals. I also request our Dean, Dr. R.P. Swaminathan, to conduct the medal presentation ceremony.
I now call upon the candidates who have secured gold medals in various branches of medicine. Dr. P.S. Narayanan Memorial Prize for Cardiovascular Surgery in MCH goes to Dr. Palaparthi Sairam. Dr. V. Satyamurthy Endowment Prize for Pediatrics goes to Dr. Chetan Kare. Dr. V. Satyamurthy Endowment Prize for Pediatric Critical Care and Emergency Care is shared by Dr. Tipu K. and Dr. Satish P. Dr. Satish. Dr. Hardan Chatterjee Endowment Prize for Pediatric Surgery goes to Dr. Mallikarjun Uttaki. The next candidate gets 2 medals. Dr. S.C. Mitra and Mrs. Geeta Mitra Endowment Prize for General Medicine, and Dr. S. Chandrasekhar Endowment Prize for Neurology goes to Dr. Naveen Kumar P. The next candidate gets 3 prizes. Dr. S.C. Mitra and Mrs. Geeta Mitra Prize for Surgery, JIPMER Alumni Association, Dr. S.B. Sen Memorial Prize, and M. Samuel Endowment Prize goes to Prakriti Giri. Next, Dr. Vikram Gupta Memorial Medal for Best Outgoing MBBS Graduate of the Year goes to Gunal Pradeep Kanagia. The next candidate gets 2 medals. Mrs. S. Santoshwati Memorial Prize for Surgery and Dr. S.N. Mukherjee Gold Medal for Obstetrics and Gynecology goes to Tanmay Nikhil Gokhale. The next candidate gets 2 medals. Dr. Simi Mishra Award for Final MBBS Best Female Student and Brigadier A. Neelakantan Memorial Prize Best Student for Final MBBS, S. Sushmita. The next candidate, Ramya Sri Bade, gets A.N. Tyagarajan Memorial Medal for Best Outgoing Lady MBBS Student. The next candidate gets 4 medals. Dr. Vijay Kumar Murthy Endowment Prize for Microbiology, 21st Annual Conference Association Pathologists and Microbiologists Prize for Pathology, Sri Sudhir Chandra Patacharya Memorial Endowment Prize for Best Student of Second MBBS, and Professor C.H. Sashindran Gold Medal Pharmacology goes to Alisha Kalyanpur. The next candidate, Sushmita D, gets 2 prizes. Srimati Nishamani Parijay Endowment Prize for Surgery, JIPMER Alumni Association Dr. Chaudhary Memorial Prize for Surgery. And she also gets Sau Kannan Endowment Prize for Pediatrics. The next candidate gets 2 medals, Sau Kannan Endowment Prize for Pediatrics and Dr. Yuvati Memorial Endowment Prize for Obstetrics and Gynecology, Urvasi Kapoor. Thank you very much, sir.
I express my gratitude to our chief guest, all the esteemed dignitaries, and to Dr. Swaminathan for conducting the medal presentation ceremony. May I now request our chief guest, the Vice President of India, to deliver the Convocation Day address and enhance the morale of the entire family of JIPMER, the students, the faculty, and the staff. I implore that the other dignitaries may please be seated at their designated seats.
மத்திய சுகாதாரத்துறை அமைச்சர் திரு ஜே.பி. நட்டா அவர்களே, புதுச்சேரி துணைநில் ஆளுநர் டாக்டர் கிரண் பேடி அவர்களே, புதுச்சேரி முதல் அமைச்சர் திரு வி. நாராயணசுவாமி அவர்களே, அமைச்சர் திரு மல்லாதி கிருஷ்ணராவ் அவர்களே, முன்னாள் முதல் அமைச்சர் ஸ்ரீ ரங்கசுவாமி அவர்களே, பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் திரு என். கோகுலகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களே, பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் திரு ஆர். ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களே, ஜிப்மரின் தலைவர் ப்ரொஃபசர் எம்.கே. பான் அவர்களே, ஜிப்மரின் இயக்குனர் டாக்டர் விவேகானந்தம் அவர்களே, ஜிப்மரின் டீன் ஆர்.என். சுவாமிநாதன் அவர்களே, இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு வந்திருக்கும் அனைத்து ஒழுங்குக்கும் வணக்கம். చిరుపానవరు వయమాగ వளರಂತು వரும் ಇಂಥ புகழரை பாண்டிச்சேரி ஜிப்மரின் 9வது பட்டிமளிப்பு விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்டு இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் உங்களுடன் உரையாடுவதில் நான் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். I feel extremely happy to be amidst you all today in this historic place of Puducherry and in this historic institution of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute. And I am of the opinion that these shortcuts and these things should be avoided. Who knows what is JIPMER? JIPMER is named after a great man, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. We unfortunately have developed a habit, MG Road. What is MG Road? Mahatma Gandhi Road. And we made Mahatma Gandhi MG. And then we take SP Road, Superintendent Police Road, no, Sardar Patel Road. These abbreviations and all, we should go to the original names and remember them. That is the purpose of naming institutes after them. Otherwise, what is this PK, AK, GK, GK? This is all habit we have derived from English people. I am happy here to be on the momentous occasion on the 9th annual convocation of this illustrious institution that has grown over the last 200 years into a center of excellence in medical education and patient care. I am very happy that Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research is among the top 5 medical schools in India. It is not only imparting undergraduate and postgraduate medical training but also managing a hospital that provides inexpensive medical care to a large number of patients, not only from Puducherry but also parts of Tamil Nadu, parts of Andhra Pradesh, parts of Karnataka, parts of Kerala. That is the beauty of this institute and this hospital. and you have very good learned doctors who are getting good name to the institutions. I compliment all of them. Established in 1823 by French government, it is one of the earliest institutions of tropical medicine. Later, for a short period, it was called the Dhanvantari Medical College, Dhanvantari. And finally, on July 13, 1964, it was rechristened as Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Education and Research. It is gratifying to note that this institute has completed a decade as an institution of national importance and is now ranked as the third best medical college in the country. My dear faculty members and my dear students, you have set for yourself a brave vision to become a model of health systems in India through innovation in education, patient-oriented research, population health, and service excellence. Guided with this vision, you have been making consistent efforts, as you have mentioned in your mission statement. A quote, to develop compassionate, ethically sound health professionals and provide service of the highest order across the healthcare continuum. This is your mission statement. So keep that in mind forever, because medical profession is a noble profession. Medicine is a medical profession is a mission, not for commission. No omission and no remission should be there in this mission. That has to be understood by all. This profession out of all other professions is the most noblest profession, because the people, the patients, they treat doctor next to God. Some may believe in God, may not believe in God, but they believe in doctor. So that is the faith people put in you. So you have to live up to the expectation of the people and treat this as a mission. Building an institution is a long, arduous process in which the entire team must work towards a common goal, cooperation and collaboration, initiative and innovation, reflection and reform are key elements that can make an organization grow in stature. The Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi has given a three-line advice to all of us, advice or mantra, reform, whatever you call. He said reform, perform and transform. Transform the nation, transformation. In every sense, in every walk of life, transformation is required, because we have learned so much out of these 70 years of experience. We are also now open to the world competition, and now we are living in an era of LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization. If you use LPG properly, you can run motor. If you mishandle LPG, what will happen? You know better. I need not explain to you. Keeping that in mind, we have to reform, perform, and transform everything. Innovation, incubation, these are the new buzzwords now. We have to innovate new methods, new practices. We must know best practices outside India, and also take whatever is good. And also we must know our own ancient, Susruta, Charaka, Dhanvatari, many great stalwarts were there. If for that matter, in every sense, in every sphere of activity, Aryabhatta, Bhaskara Bhatta, all these people, they were all great people. Maitreyi, Gargi, those days, during Vedic period, they used to come to public and argue in front of everybody. There was no discrimination of women at that time. So keeping all these things in mind, we must draw inspiration from our culture, from our heritage, from our forefathers, and also whatever is good from outside, we must also try to imbibe that. I congratulate the students who are graduating from 2 campuses of the institute. 200 students, I am told, are getting graduated. My congratulations to all of them. God bless you all, whoever is getting graduated. I congratulate the dedicated faculty who have mentored them over the course of the last few years, and proud parents of all the students who have selflessly contributed to their success. You owe it to your parents, who has given you this great opportunity. By even doing hard work, they brought you to this position. And secondly, you owe it to your faculty, to the teachers and gurus. You owe it to them because they taught you. You should never remember That's why I always say 5 things should be remembered forever. 1, mother. Mother means mother includes father also. You take woman, na? W-O, what is the spelling? W-O-M-E-N or M-A-N. So there is a man in woman. So parents. Second is Janma Bhumi, the native place where you are born. Should never forget it. Even if you become big, you should remember always your native place. Do something back to that society. 3, mother tongue, the language that has come from mother's womb. You should never forget it. Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayali, Punjabi, Assami, Bhojpuri, Gujarati, whatever it is, Kashmiri, Dogri, whatever language it is which has come from mother's womb, you must respect that language, you must speak in that language at home. Inside the house, you must speak only in mother tongue. We should not be tempted by foreign languages. Mother tongue is very important because bhasha और भावना एक साथ चलता है. The culture and the language it go together. That is very important. Mother tongue, like your eyes, your eyesight is the mother tongue. And the other language is like spectacle. If you have eyesight, then by wearing spectacles you will have more sight, foresight. Otherwise, no sight. If you don't have sight, even if you wear ribbon glasses also, no improvement. So please remember mother tongue. Don't be carried away by this mummy-dad culture. Ma, kitna sundar hai. Amma, I am not talking of Amma of Chennai. Amma also is great, undoubtedly. Irrespective of our political affiliations, she is no more also. But Amma, हृदय से आता है, मम्मी यहाँ से आता है. रात को एक बार घर जाके रूम में जाके ट्रायल करके देखिए. Go home and then try to say how is mommy, daddy and how is माँ, appa, amma, कितना सुंदर है, कितना beautiful है. This is respect we have to show to our mother tongue. And 4th is the motherland, the country, beautiful country to which we belong. We may be having different languages, अलग भाषा, अलग वेश, फिर भी अपना एक देश. विविधता में एकता, भारत का विशेषता. Irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion and region, we are all Indians. That should be remembered forever because we are a nation. We must have patriotism and national outlook. Nationalism, patriotism do not mean just garlanding Bharat Mata photo or saying Bharat Mata ko jai. Unless you love every Indian, irrespective of his caste or religion, then you cannot be called as a patriot. You must love all Indians, all creatures, the nature, then you are a real Indian. You cannot discriminate on the basis of religion or caste against anybody. Religion is a way of worship. Culture is a way of life. We must all be wedded to the Indian culture, Bharatiya culture or Hindu culture, whatever you call it. Way of life, Jivana Paddhati, which our forefathers has given to us. Ages they lived and they have given us a beautiful way of life. We should all preserve it and then propagate it. If something happens in Kashmir, Kanyakumari people should be worried. If something happens in Karaikal, Calcutta people should be worried. If something happens in Kutch, then Kamrup people should be worried. Because it's all like one body. Suppose if you are hurt in your foot, finger, what happens normally? The mind thinks about it. The eyes look down. The body bent down. And the hand goes down. And this finger picks up what has happened there. Why should my department is department, mine is anatomy. Unka alag hai, physiology, why should I? That feeling is not there because entire thing is one body. So irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion, Atak to Katak, Kanyakumari to Kashmir, entire India is one. We are one nation. We should be concerned about each other. My dear students, you are fortunate to be among the select few in this country to have had benefit of such a high quality education. I am sure you have received excellent grounding in the fundamentals of the medicine and are ready to specialize in the fields of your choice. With the frontiers of knowledge expanding continuously and rapidly, you need to develop capacity to access and absorb the latest from around the world. You must not only be aware of the innovations in medicine, but also be active researchers and thinkers who will be able to add to the pool of knowledge and expertise so that you emerge as frontline leaders in your chosen domains. After those four, the fifth one important is the Guru. After mother, native place, mother tongue, motherland, next important is Guru, who has taught you. Because you may be technologically now advanced, it is coming, IT is coming, and then you have all these technologies. Technology is welcome. Google is there. You ask any child any question, including you, they don't apply their mind. Immediately they go through Google. Google mein kya hai? But I can tell you, even to operate Google, you need a Guru. So Google can never replace Guru. Guru has to be remembered forever. This is my advice to all of you. Please remember and respect Gurus. And education is a continuous process. It is not one day, 1 year, or one course. It's a lifelong. Changes are happening, opportunities are happening, new practices are coming, new diseases are coming, new challenges are coming. So you must always try to upgrade your knowledge, including teachers, everybody. That's why I always say learn, learn, learn. Everybody has to learn, including politicians. Learn, learn, learn before you earn. That has to be understood by one and all. And some of you, after completing your studies, you may be interested to go abroad. There is no need to go abroad nowadays because everything is available in India. India also is now marching forward. But still, if you want to go abroad, go. No problem. Learn, earn, and return. That has to be understood by all. Because we are all born here. We need to do something back to our society. Going to America, then purchasing a car and sending photo to your grandmother, and then purchasing a house. It's like wearing a suit, boot, hat in a bathroom and seeing yourself in a mirror. Unless you come back and share your prosperity with your children, your parents, they will not be able to enjoy the grandmother, grandfather. So that's my advice to you. If you want to go abroad also, go. Come back at the end of it. I do hope you will keep the spirit of curiosity and yearning for excellence and alive throughout your professional career. Dear faculty members and students, it gives me great pleasure to learn that this institute has achieved great progress in research, and there are various national and international celebrations on projects as well as filing of patents under the able guidance of your president, Dr. Bhan, who is a great academician and a researcher. I am sure this institute will scale to new heights. I am pleased that the hospital service of this institute are rated very high, and you have been ranked as the 6th best hospital in the country. The OPD attendance of nearly 10,000 patients per day. 10,000 patients per day. The emergencies of nearly 1,000 per day. And even the deliveries of nearly 100 per day stand testimony to the confidence reposed by the patients coming from different parts of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. I am told this institute carries to the poorest of the poor. Over the 90% of the treatment is totally free. This is really a great boon to the poor people of this region. It is gratifying to note that the number of innovations you have initiated in telemedicine and teleconferencing services connecting your institutions with almost all medical colleges in India and to the BIMSTEC countries. I foresee a bright future for this institute, which is clearly poised for great growth in the areas of organ transplantation and trauma care services. I am happy that the government of Puducherry has allotted a 50-acre land for the second campus, which will specially cater to the establishment of these centers. Karaikal and Annam centers of this institute would be additional feathers in the cap of this institution, serving the poor people in these areas of the UT of Puducherry. Your chief minister and your ministers, they are capable of grabbing any opportunity anywhere available in the country. I have the experience of being a minister. Every time they come with some new request for the sake of the people. So we should not have any hesitation, irrespective of political color, differences, all must work together. Center and state should come together, work together, because politics are over by the time election is over. Afterwards, it has to be cooperation. Then there will be better operation. Otherwise, there will be, you know what will happen. So better, I'm not talking of political cooperation, working relationship, taking advantage of the schemes. That's why Pondicherry and compared with other states about poverty, about the immortality. All these things, you have a better record comparatively. The governor was just now telling me about the desilting of all canals. It's a very good work taken up by the Manrega on one side and also using Manrega funds and also corporate social responsibilities. That is the way forward. We must also involve the society in developmental activities, because over the years we developed a mentality that everything will be done by the government. We need not do anything. सब काम सरकार करेगा, हम बेकार बैठे तो चलेगा. ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. We should also get involved. The society must also get involved, and the leader should motivate the society to join the developmental work. Then only the developmental speed can be achieved. Because we are a young nation, with 65% of the people are below 35 years, young, demographic dividend. We must take advantage of the same, and we must put the service of the youth for better use. My dear friends, the Regional Cancer Center has done human service for the treatment of cancer, especially to the poor patients, providing expensive treatments like bone marrow transplantation, rapid arc, high technology, radiotherapy and chemotherapy totally free. Dear faculty members and students, I am told that you have an active, this institution's alumni, some of whom are present for this event today. Today, all of you new graduates will be joining this proud and accomplished group. You will have ample opportunities to serve your alma mater and the patients in service. I hope you will take keen interest in the growth of this institute even after you leave its portals. Dear students, our country is in a transformational phase. We are focusing more and more on expanding basic services, including health care, to all our citizens, and we are seeking to actively forge a public-private partnership to accelerate progress. I'm happy that the governor has taken initiative to involve the public sector and also private sector in the welfare of the people. The healthcare needs of your vast and diverse population are huge. Any visits to our primary health centers or super specialty hospital like yours and AIIMS makes it clear that there is much more to be done. The access to quality healthcare is not universal, nor is highly quality treatment affordable to many segments of the population. In order to deliver good quality health care to everyone and make it affordable, the Government of India, I'm happy, has initiated an ambitious Pradhana Mantri Jana Arogya Yojana recently. It is an unprecedented initiative in scope and scale. Effective implementation of this program can change the healthcare landscape in India. In this great thrust towards affordable quality health care, institutions like yours have a key role to play. Ayushman Bhava, mere blessing will not suffice. So government has come out with a scheme to cover nearly 50 crore population. Because in India, still after 71 years of independence, we have 21% of the people living under below poverty line. 22% of the people are illiterates. They can't write and read. There is still discrimination about the girl child. Still, in spite of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, it has been reduced, but still there are. So that being the case, we have to take care of the poor and vulnerable sections and focus more on suppressed, oppressed and depressed people, and we must take care of the people in the last line. Last line not here in the auditorium, in the society. They should be uplifted first, and they should be given priority. That is the policy of the government. I am very happy about it. I am glad that the Institute has been at the forefront of providing excellent health care at affordable cost to a vast multitude of our population for a long time. In addition to continuing your good work, I urge you to move into higher leadership orbit. I believe that even for the best, there is always possibility to be better. I would like to see more focus on original research and patient-centered clinical transformation. Let quality and compassion, as well as ethics and equity, be your guiding principles and touchstones of progress. The other day I was in Polachi. There is institutions started by one of the freedom fighters, by Dr. Mahalingam. And there they asked me to inaugurate one wellness center, magical wellness center, where the cancer, they're giving a new treatment by pumping oxygen. And they told me by giving enough oxygen, cancer also can be cured. New innovations are coming. The youngsters here who had the advantage of getting education and training in this premier institution, you must also come out with new innovations. What is the purpose of science? What is the purpose of research? What is the purpose of all this technology? Is to serve the mankind in a better manner. The purpose of science and research is to make the condition of the people comfortable, to take care of the society. So that is the purpose, not for doing research labs only just to get a doctorate or thesis and write papers and all. Ultimately, you must better the living condition of the people, come with new ideas, new innovations. So I hope that the people who are here, who have got these postgraduate degrees and also research and other things, you should focus on more innovation. That is the need of the hour. My dear youngsters, I wish you all the best in your endeavor. You have knowledge and skills needed to transform human lives. You have been mentored in this great institute by some of the best academic leaders. You are also now stepping out to the real world. Where the sick and infirm will be looking for a smile, a kind word and a medical intervention that will restore them to good health. Believe me, there can be no greater challenge than in this world, nor can there be a greater opportunity. You can make a difference between hope and despair. You can make a person's life more livable and enjoyable. You can make the pain and suffering more bearable. You can add new meaning to life. Simply living comfortably, living happily, living healthy, that is more important. So that's why our forefathers have said, Arogyame Mahabhagyamu. Health is wealth. That's what they have said. If you are a healthy nation, then you can become later a wealthy nation. But if you are a wealthy nation, there is no guarantee that you can become a healthy nation. Because even if you have wealth, if your health is not good, you cannot eat sweets. You cannot eat food of your choice, even if you have so much money. So health is more important. That's why this sector, medical education, acquires more importance in human life. So keep this in mind. And people have great expectations. Share and care is the core of Indian philosophy. Share and care is the core of Indian philosophy. That is the gist of Indian philosophy. Keep that in mind and then take care of people. Share your expertise with the people. I'm confident you will go through an attitudinal change. There is a need to change of attitude. All of us must think in terms of serving the people, as I told you. And then we must also take care of the downtrodden, giving back to society. That should be our ideal. Country is moving faster. In spite of world economy getting slowed, India is moving faster. You go through World Bank report, you go through IMF report day before yesterday, you go through World Economic Forum report, you go through Moody's ratings, not Modi ratings, Moody's ratings. Everybody is saying India is on the move. And if India maintains this tempo of reforms and growth, in the coming few years, India will become the third largest economy in the world. That are the reports. So you have a greater role to play in making a healthy nation so that it can become a wealthy nation. You have a greater role to give happiness to the people. Doctors must also spend time with the patients. Nowadays, patients are complaining, sir, they are more looking into machines than persons. Earlier days, doctor used to talk to you affectionately, inquire in detail, and also test your pulse, and also know the background of your family, all these things. Nowadays, they are just going through reports and then writing for scan, MRI, this RI, that RI, and no personal interaction. This is the complaint in certain quarters. As a Vice President of India, having gone around the country, going around the country, it's my duty to convey to you what the people are thinking. Unnecessary tests should never be recommended. You know better what are its effects and side effects and after effects. Secondly, spend time, give confidence. First you must give confidence. Doctors must be always smiling. They should be smart. I am not saying smart in height, weight, coat, boot, suit, hat. Smart in thinking, smart in approach, smart in treatment. Doctors, that is what is required even for the smart city. I told them same thing. Even smart city required smart leader, not in height and weight and coat, but in vision, in execution. And you need smart people also. People should cooperate. People should cooperate, otherwise you know what will happen. The floods, recent floods in Chennai area, in Kerala now, certain parts of Karnataka, and even the siltage here, who is responsible? Because of the mentality, this is not our work. Somebody encroaches, you just close your eyes. And tomorrow, when floods come, something happens, then you open up and then notice, and then there are articles, and then there are statements, counter-statement by politicians and all. As a society, we must develop more civic sense. We must take care of the nature. Nature is getting angry with us. Please understand this. We must take care of advantage of nature. Take care of the nature. Nature, culture, together for better future. This is my advice to all of you. Nature and culture together for a better future. The tree plantation is very important. Entire campus, everywhere there has to be trees. Comparatively, Puducherry is green. It should become much more greener. And secondly, you must also harness the sun. Solar power. Government has taken initiative. Now we are planning to add 175 gigawatts of solar power. Solar power is 1/3 of the thermal power rate-wise. And third one is about the water. We should never pollute the water nor obstruct the water flow. A day before yesterday, there was an article in one of the leading Tamil Nadu newspapers, English papers, that after Kerala floods, within 1 month, the water levels has gone down, underground water levels. It is surprising now, I don't believe it initially. And so much flood was there, buildings were flooded, and now groundwater level has gone down. It has gone down even in coastal Karnataka. That's what that article says. Day before yesterday, Business Line. Some of you are interested, you can study this also. Why? Because nature is becoming angry. Various changes are taking place. We must take care of the nature. Rainwater harvesting, important aspect. Solar utilization, important aspect. Removing encroachment, important aspect. Politicians fear if they remove encroachment, then they will be removed from power. That's the fear, because I was also in politics recently. But at the same time, we must think the larger benefit that the society is going to get out of this. These are some of the ideas. You have to be socially conscious, and you have to be a social human being rather than an individual. After all this education and then this thing, we must remember what our forefathers have done, and we must also remember about the heritage, culture, traditions of our society and try to follow. Before I conclude, two things important. Lifestyle change is very, very fast happening. Lifestyle change is happening, no physical activity at all. Most of the people do not have physical activity. We have to go back to physical activity. Yoga or anything, yoga, Surya Namaskara, and I was telling Surya Namaskara, one boy told me, sir, Surya Namaskara, there is a problem. I said, if you have a problem with Surya Namaskara, do Chandra Namaskara. I have no problem. Yoga has nothing to do with religion. Or even Swachha Bharat. Swachha Bharat, clean India. Clean India. And clean also not only surroundings, clean body. Tana, mana, dhana. Tana means body. Man means mind has to be clean. Otherwise you are seeing what is happening about the atrocities and all. Third, dhana. The money which you have also must be clean. Otherwise you will not get sleep. You will be thinking, and they will come and they will check my bed and also bathroom, under a pillow. So we have to have a clean money and then clean mind and also clean body. That will help you. Please do yoga, do some exercise, whatever it is. I am 68 now. I play 1 hour badminton every day. Even today I played in Chennai. I told Krishna Rao last time, when I come next time, I'll play badminton in that new court. Once I get time, I will definitely do it. Exercise is very much necessary for everybody, at every stage. If your body is fine, fresh, then your mind will be fresh. Your delivery will be better. Second important thing is about food habits. You may be surprised why Vice President is telling us we are all doctors about the food and all. Doctor or actor or tractor running farmer, everybody should follow. India, we have a time-tested food habits. Our food has been designed as per the seasons. Whereas the food which we are trying to copy, pizza, burger, instant coffee, constant disease. We must go for our food. Once in a way, eating that burger, but that will create problems. You might have seen in some of the American journals, it is reported because of junk food, incidence of cancer are increasing. Please remember that. Guide the patients, guide the people, forewarn them about the evil effects of tobacco or evil effects of this eating junk food. Children are getting fascinated. You have such a beautiful food. Our food has no competition in the world. Our idli, sambar, dosa, pongal, vada, appam, nowhere. Idiyappam, nowhere this can be competed. And then you have all items. People are carried away by fashion names, 60, 65. Your age is 25 or you are eating 65. And then chicken Manchuria, Somalia, Bulgaria, why all this? You have your Chettinadu chicken. You have your Karaikudi, beautiful chicken. You have Andhra, Gongura, pickles, Hyderabad dum biryani. Yesterday I went to Dindigul, Gandhigram. They are saying there is one Talapakattu, Mangar Swami Naidu, Talapakattu biryani. People are all mad after the biryani. They're all waiting on the line and then, why? Because of time tested, season connected. So we must always educate the people about the food habits also to take care of the body. Taking care of body, not for the sake of Modi, for our own sake. This should be remembered. Otherwise people think Modi ji saying Swachh Bharat, Modi is saying Ayushman Bharat. These are all not Modi ji's. These are all for our body, for our mind. This is for our body and also for our daddy, because he has got high expectations about you. So take care of your parents by taking care of your health. That will really bring you wealth in future. These are some of the advices I thought I should convey to you. Once again, my dear youngsters, my congratulations to all of you. God bless you all. Nandri, Vanakkam. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
I thank you, sir, for your zealous speech and the kind and inspiring words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure and a privilege to have in our midst our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, who despite a schedule that I'm sure keeps him actively engaged every single hour, consented to be with us here today, gracing this function as the chief guest. As a token of our appreciation for his time, presence, and valuable contribution to the 9th Convocation Day celebrations of JIPMER, may I request Dr. M.K. Bhan, President of JIPMER, to kindly felicitate Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu. The felicitation consists of presentation of a memento, a shawl, and a book that is in remembrance of his visit to the land of Sri Aurobindo. May I now request Dr. Bhan to felicitate Shri JP Nadda ji, Honorable Union Minister for Health. I further request Dr. Bhan to felicitate Dr. Kiran Bedi ji, Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Thank you very much, sir. I now request our respected director, Dr. S. Vivekanandam, to felicitate Shri V. Narayana Swami ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Puducherry. May I again request our director to felicitate Shri Malladi Krishna Rao Garu, Honorable Health Minister, Puducherry. Thank you very much, sir. I now call upon our Dean, Dr. Appi Swaminathan, to felicitate Thiru N. Gokula Krishnanji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, Puducherry. Can I again request our Director to felicitate Thiru R. Radhakrishnan, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Puducherry. I now request our Dean to kindly felicitate Thiru N. Rangaswamy, Honorable MLA and Leader of Opposition, Puducherry. Finally, I must once more request our Director to felicitate our respected President, JIPMER, Dr. M.K. Bhan. Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Dr. R.P. Swaminathan, Dean JIPMER, to propose the vote of thanks.
Afterwards, no vote, only thanks. Thanks big.
On behalf of JIPMER family, I extend our heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Vice President of India, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, for accepting our request and delivered the convocation address and blessed our graduate students with kind words. Thank you very much, sir. I sincerely thank our Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Sri Jagat Prakash Nada, for being guest of honor in this 9th convocation celebration. Thank you, sir. I extend my thanks to Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Kiran Bedi, Honorable Chief Minister of Puducherry, through V. Narayanasamy, for being special guests in this convocation celebration. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. My sincere thanks to the Honorable Members of Parliament, Mr. Gokula Krishnan and Mr. Radhakrishnan, and the Honorable Health Minister of Union Territory, Malladi Krishna Rao Garu. My sincere thanks to you all, sir. Thank you, sir. My sincere thanks to Dr. M.K. Ban, the president of our institute. And I thank all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. My sincere thanks to the police force of Puducherry government for this wonderful arrangement and taking care of the VVIP. Last but not least, I thank the parents, proud parents of the graduates. I thank one and all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. It's now time to bid farewell to our chief guest for today. I request all of you to kindly stand for the departure of our honorable chief guest as he gets escorted by all the dignitaries on the dais. The convocation will continue to be graced by the other dignitaries once they rejoin us on the stage in a few minutes from now.